This beginning relaxation for dealing with chronic pain or abdominal problems, struggles that doctors find difficult to diagnose. These things may indeed have a physiological cause, and you need to seek support from your doctor. Though, there is one important thing to note. We don't actually have any pain receptors in our body, only temperature and pressure. So, if we worry about pain, it does become more painful. This relaxation is designed to help you focus on providing for your body's needs to alleviate and reduce pain as much as is possible. It is not a substitute for medical intervention. Please seek support from a medical professional. Let's start by finding a quiet, comfortable place to sit or lie down. If you're sitting, make sure your shoulders are rolled back and your whole body is straight. Close your eyes tightly, then loosely, and let them sit relaxed. Taking a deep breath, feeling your stomach expand and your rib cage lift up, and slowly exhale. It doesn't matter if it's through the mouth or nose. Statistically, there's no difference. Take a few more deep breaths, allowing your body to take in all that energy from the air. You might get some lightheadedness as you hold that breath and then exhale, allowing the body to become more relaxed with each out breath. Take in another deep breath. Feel that oxygen soaking into the body, and as you breathe out, relax, deepen out. As you continue to breathe in and out gently, bring your attention first to your central core. Notice any discomforts or pain that you may be feeling in that area. Don't try to push the pain away, but instead try to tune into it this time with curiosity, openness about what it could be. As you focus on the sensation in your abdomen or chest, remind yourself that pain is not always a signal of harm. It can be a signal from your body that it needs something. Just as hunger is a signal that our body needs food, pain can be a signal that our body needs rest, attention, or care. Now imagine that you can speak to your body and ask it what it needs. Take a few deep breaths. Ask, what do you need right now? This abstract question will become easier as you repeat this process a few times a week for a few weeks, and you'll start to gain experience with the method and begin to see results. As you ask this question, notice any sensations or feelings that come up. They may not be in the form of words, but they could be a sense of warmth, coolness, tension, or relaxation. Whatever arises, try to welcome it with openness and non-judgmental attitude. Now imagine that you can fulfill the need that your body is calling for. If it is rest, give yourself permission to set a reasonable alarm to take a break. If it is attention, place your hands over the area that is in pain and send it kindness and care. The scientific meaning of this will become clearer as you continue this practice. If it is something else, do whatever feels right to fulfill that need in a balanced manner. Finally, as you feel your body start to relax and the pain start to diminish, take a few deep breaths and thank your body for communicating with you. This will be as simple as the process will be once you've practiced. And now I'll continue to take this relaxation deeper into some further training of how this method works. Remember that pain is not always a signal of harm, and that you can choose how to respond to it. As you go about your day, continue to tune into any sensations in your body and ask yourself what you need. With practice, you can learn to interpret these signals in a new way and choose how to respond to them with compassion and self-care. As you focus on your breathing in and out, becoming more relaxed, noticing your body sinking into itself, imagine yourself making positive changes towards a healthier lifestyle. Visualize yourself engaging in activities that promote wellness, such as eating nutritious foods, getting regular exercise, and practicing self-care. Imagine taking the guidance of a dietitian who could supervise FODMAPs or fail-safe diets, being the only two scientifically proven methods to be able to determine hidden food intolerances that can cause digestive pain, other mood problems, bowel problems, and even back issues that disguise themselves as pain for some people. See yourself enjoying a balanced and healthy diet. In this new mode where you listen to your body's needs, you might fill yourself with vegetables and fruits and whole grains. You'll find the diet that works for you. Picture yourself engaging in physical activities that you enjoy, such as yoga or swimming or taking walks in nature. Imagine measuring and noticing what kinds of activities work best for you. Is it a short amount of exercise daily with a little bit of aerobic exercise tacked on the end, as is the ideal? Envision yourself practicing self-care, such as taking time to relax and unwind, getting enough sleep, seeking support from friends and family when needed, imagining yourself feeling calm and centered, free from stress and pressures of daily life, whilst also noticing that there are no perfect days, only perfect moments. A happy person's only happy for a short amount of the day that overlaps with stress, frustrations, anxieties, periods of depression, and even dissociative trance occurs for the average person. As you focus your breath, bring your attention back to the areas of pain. Imagine a soothing, warm light filling your stomach and intestines, your chest, arms, limbs, relaxing any tension or discomfort that you may be feeling. Imagine this light flowing throughout your entire system, calming any inflammation or irritation, as relaxation is proven to do. That's why you're now experiencing heaviness. As you focus on my breath, you become more relaxed. You may notice a tingling in lips or fingers. Your breath rate has slowed down your heart rate. And as you continue to focus your breath and these positive images of your future, repeat the following affirmations to yourself. I am capable of making positive changes in my life. I am worthy of a healthy and vibrant body. I choose to nourish my body with nutritious foods and regular exercise. I am worthy of self-care and relaxation. My body knows how to heal itself. I accept and listen to my own needs and bodily sensations. I am at peace with my body. I trust in my body's natural healing abilities. I release anxieties and stresses that could be contributing to my system. I'm grateful for my body's ability to digest, heal and absorb nutrients and thrive. Remember that change takes time and effort, but with persistence and commitment, like an athlete training for the Olympics, you can make progress towards a healthier and more fulfilling life. Little by little, day by day, it only takes that regular effort. Scientific evidence suggests making positive lifestyle changes can often be more effective in reducing symptoms of pain that's difficult to explain medically than can other interventions. Often this involves the FODMAP diet, limiting certain types of carbohydrates, regular exercise, and professional support to balance all of these interventions in place for the whole system. The subconscious effects of stress on the body are incredible, and there are professionals out there who can support you with individualized management techniques. By making positive lifestyle changes and engaging in self-care, you can improve your physical and emotional well-being and reduce the symptoms. By practicing this meditation and affirmations regularly, you may experience a reduction in symptoms overall and an improvement in your quality of life. Remember to be patient and kind to yourself as you navigate this journey towards healing. In the next stage of depth now, if you choose to continue, we'll be seeking out how to understand these bodily symptoms in terms of what they're asking. Bring your attention to these symptoms, such as the stomach, bloating, constipation, diarrhea. Notice where the symptoms are located and how they feel in your body. Try to observe the symptoms without judgment or analysis. Consider any emotional or psychological factors that may be contributing to your symptoms. There's a reason they use the old phrases of pain in the neck or you give me the shits. Notice how all of these sayings that have been around forever and a day relate to specific areas and functions of the body. You might not know if you're feeling stressed, anxious, or depressed. These words can have such social connotations. Have you experienced some kind of trauma or major life change when you first begin to feel these bodily symptoms? Try to identify any thoughts, feelings, or beliefs that may be related to your symptoms. Reflect on any pattern or triggers that may be contributing to them. And now we'll go deeper into showing how you can figure those out. An example, do your symptoms tend to occur after eating certain foods or during certain times of day? This will take some time to contemplate on. Do they worsen during times of stress or anxiety? Try to identify specific triggers that may be contributing to your symptoms. Often people need to begin to log symptoms and daily events on a chart. And make sure you use a number on this chart. Because if I write that I've had a good day, or an okay day, or a bad day, that'll mean nothing in the 2 weeks' time out of context. Consider any lifestyle factors, patterns that you've got into that could be affecting the mind-gut connection. Are you getting enough sleep? Have you been depriving yourself of that for some time? Enough exercise or social support? Are you practicing relaxation techniques such as meditations or deep breathing? Now, to deepen that sense of curiosity and openness to the mind-gut connection, recognize that the mind and body are interconnected. We have 100 billion nerve cells in the brain and 120 billion in the body. And they are all as one. Understanding this connection, you may be able to better manage your symptoms. Just like in breathing deeply and listening to this reflection, you'll become more relaxed. By reflecting on bodily symptoms in relation to the mind-gut connection, you can develop a deeper understanding of factors that may be contributing to your symptoms. And now we'll go to the next deepening stage. Taking a deep breath. Slowly release it. Tighten those eyes and let them close loosely. Let yourself relax deeper now. Imagine a place where you feel completely relaxed and at ease. This could be a beach, a forest, a mountain, or any place that makes you feel calm and peaceful. Take a few moments to imagine yourself there, experiencing what you see there, nearby, and afar. What can you hear? What can you hear off in the distance? What sensations are you experiencing? Is there a breeze, sunlight? How does it feel where you are sitting or standing? And as you continue to imagine this enjoyable place, now imagine that there are 3 supportive figures there with you. The first is to be a wild protector of your choice. This could be a fierce animal, a mythical creature, or any other image that makes you feel safe and protected. The first thing that comes to mind is fine, and it can change over time. The second is a strong, nurturing figure. This could be the fairy godmother, or some other movie character or cartoon character with an exaggerated caregiving quality that makes you feel cared for and supported. The third support is a wise person of your choice. This could be a spiritual guide, a great teacher, greater than you'd ever meet in real life, or any other image that makes you feel wise and guided. The intention of these is more exaggerated advice can come from these imaginings than what might come from your own self. Now imagine that these 3 figures are surrounding you in this relaxing, enjoyable space, providing you with their support and protection. Feel their presence and allow yourself to relax into their care. Notice what they're doing there. What are you doing? What have you been up to? Now that we've built this safe, protective relaxation, notice the deepening of your capacity to manage your own system and regulate your emotions. You're doing well. Now take a few moments to do a mental whole body scan, checking in with any bodily symptoms you might be feeling. If you notice any discomfort or tension, simply observe it without judgment. If you notice any physiological symptoms that feel familiar, such as tension, heat, fuzziness, or other functions of the body, connect with them and float back to an earlier time in your life where you remember feeling that way before. It's the earliest time that first comes to mind. Imagine that you're there now, experiencing that moment. Once you've found the oldest memory, ask the 3 supportive figures you imagined earlier to come and help you. Imagine them coming to you, providing you with their protection, care and guidance. Notice how their presence makes you feel and allow yourself to relax into their support. As you continue to imagine this scene, imagine how, if these actions occurred, you could use these newfound strategies to experience personal growth on a daily basis into your future. What would the fierce protector do in that situation? What would they do for you? And what would that nurturing support do? What would the wise ones say? What would they help you to understand? Notice how that changes the feelings of what you would have felt like back then. Notice who could have been there or should have been there, and what those supports might say to them. What might that protector do within reason? What might that nurturer do to even, as funny as it might be, support the others? And what might the wise person do to bring perspective and balance? Notice now how these bodily symptoms came up for a few memories, the old one and other new ones. Similarly, the thoughts that you might have had when these bodily symptoms first appeared. I'm not safe, I'm a failure perhaps, and we know we're not. We know you've just created your own safety in listening to this. We know that you're a success in listening through this whole relaxation process to train yourself. You're working towards that success, and that's admirable. And even though I can praise that action now, it's still hard to believe, and that's okay. Because there's been a history. These symptoms keep coming up, and it's linked in the mind with these thoughts. And do you notice now, in the present and in the past, how those symptoms came up when some of these things occurred? And perhaps now you might think, well, those situations aren't there. Though if over many years we got into this habit, are they there in a wider sense, or that we're walling ourselves off from? Take some time now to imagine those supports. Go back to that relaxed space. Repeating this relaxation to heal and find new solutions. And seeking support if you've just uncovered a pattern that you might need support for. Stay here for a while, feeling the support and guidance of those three figures. Soaking it in. Imagining some gifts they might give you. Would the protector give you a shield? Would the nurturer give you something comforting? Would the wise person give you a tome of revelation that you could check through? Imagine if you'd had these all the way through, each time these experiences came up. And how that would set you up with the habits for success on into the future. Your brain doesn't, in the subconscious, doesn't mind or know the difference between now and then in this relaxed state. You're healing yourself in your own way. Enjoy this moment that you are in control, that you are turning things around. Soak it up. The positivity, the growth, the potential. Take a deep breath, shake it off. Imagine they also gave you a container you can put these things into. You can come back to when you need be. We don't need to change everything at once. Taking another deep breath. Let it go. Coming back to the now, thinking about the next things you're going to do in the day. Thinking about some positive actions you could do. Something that would keep all the parts of your system happy. Is it a short walk? Is it a little tidy up and then standing out in the sun? Something simple that will help you to heal. We know if we just sit back and do little after this, our system will soak in to a dissociative state. Let's let go of that. Let's change that pattern. Taking another deep breath, waking up, looking around, thinking of the next thing you're going to do. Making a plan now. Step forward, take a breath, opening the eyes wide and full. Stepping forward on into the day, your day, where you can take new actions.